Hello friends, this is Sunita and today I have brought the video on Merchant of Venice Act 3 Scene 2. So after a long time I am bringing the video on Merchant of Venice because I was working with the language videos like tenses. So today I have brought the video on Merchant of Venice. So let's start. In this scene, it is the characters of the scene are Bassanio, Portia, Gratiano, Nerissa and the attendants. And the place is Portia's house in Belmont. So in this scene, this is a very important scene, friends, because in this scene Portia's speech is very important, in which Portia is, because when Bassanio has come to try his luck over the casket, so Portia is stopping Bassanio not to make the choice so soon, because if Bassanio is going to choose the casket soon, and if in case he makes the wrong choice, then Bassanio has to leave Belmont. So Portia is saying, I pray you tarry, pause a day or two, before you hazard for in choosing wrong. I lose your company, therefore forbear a while. There is something tells me, but it is not love. I would not lose you, and you know yourself. So Portia over here is saying, requesting Bassanio not to make the choice, not to choose the casket so soon, because in case if Bassanio will choose the wrong casket, then Bassanio has to leave Belmont and Portia will lose his company, and Portia doesn't want to lose Bassanio company. Over here Portia is very modest, because Portia loves Bassanio, but she cannot express her feeling directly to Bassanio, so she is expressing in this way. वो बताना चाहती है Bassanio कि how much important Bassanio is in her life, लेकिन directly वो Bassanio को नहीं बता रही है. I would not lose you and you know yourself, because Portia does not want to lose Bassanio, and वो she is saying to Bassanio कि तुम भी जानते हो कि मैं तुम्हें lose नहीं करना चाहती हूँ. Hate counsel not in such a quality. He is saying this is just a feeling of love, because this type of feeling does not comes in hate. But lest you should not understand me well, and yet the maiden had no tongue but thought. So he is saying to Bassanio, कि try to understand my feeling which she is expressing. Because when friends, when we talk about today's time, so ladies, the girls, they have got the liberty to express themselves. But when this play was written, at that time, the girls do not have the liberty to express their feeling directly. So Portia is saying that maiden had no tongue, because a girl cannot speak about her feeling, but thought I would detain you here some months or two, because Portia just wanted to stop Bassanio from choosing the casket. She wanted that Bassanio should live in Belmont for at least a month or two. Before you venture for me, I could teach you how to choose right, but then I am forsworn, so will I never be. So she wanted to tell Bassanio that in which casket her portrait is, but she is bound not to tell all those things. She is bound not to reveal the truth to Bassanio. वो बताना चाहती है, लेकिन she cannot tell Bassanio that in which casket her portrait is. So will I never be, so may you miss me. But if you do, you will make me wish a sin. So he is saying that I cannot tell you that in which casket her portrait is, and if Bassanio loses, or if Bassanio makes a wrong choice, then she will never forgive herself, because she has not this feeling. She will never forgive herself because of the feeling that she has not told Bassanio. That I had been forsworn, be sure your eyes, they have overlooked me and divided me. He is saying that she just cursed Bassanio's eyes, because that kind of admiration is there in Bassanio's eyes, which has divided Portia into two parts. One part that belongs to Portia and one part that belongs to Bassanio. So Bassanio part is Bassanio, but Portia part is also belongs to Bassanio. One half of me is yours, the other half yours. Mine own I would say, but if mine then yours, and so all yours. So these naughty times. So she is saying that whatever belongs to you is yours, but whatever belongs to me is also yours. This means everything is of Bassanio. Put bars between the owners and their rights, and so thou yours, prove it so. Let fortune go to hell for it, not I. So he is saying that let fortune now decide that whether the Bassanio, what casket Bassanio will choose, and let fortune decide that whether Bassanio will make a right choice or not. I speak too long, but 'tis to beseech the time to weigh it and draw it out in length to stay you from election. He said that Portia knows that she has given such a long speech. So she says that she has given the long speech, just wanted to, because she just wanted to increase the time. She just wanted to divert the attention of Bassanio, and she wanted to speak to Bassanio before making the choice. Bassanio lets me choose, for as I am, I live upon the rack. But at the same time, Bassanio feelings were just opposite. Portia want Bassanio not to make the decision in such a hurry, but Bassanio wanted to choose the casket as soon as possible, because Bassanio is feeling that Bassanio is getting tortured. I live upon the rack means because in the earlier times when the people were tortured, they were made to lie upon the rack. So Bassanio feelings are just opposite of Portia. Portia, upon the rack, Bassanio, then confess what treason there is mingled with your love. So Portia is saying, what are you saying, Bassanio, that you are being tortured? That so this means that there is some fault that is mingled with your love. Bassanio, none but that ugly treason of mistrust which makes me fear the enjoying of my love. There may be as well be enmity and life between snow and fire as treason and my love. So Bassanio is saying, no, this is just the feeling of the doubt which is coming in Bassanio. This is the nothing else, just the feeling of the doubt which is coming in Bassanio. And because of this feeling of the doubt, the Bassanio is not able to enjoy that very moment. So he is saying that there is no friendship between the snow and the fire. There is no friendship between, because there is no union between them, and that is why he is not able to enjoy the moment. Portia, but I fear you speak about upon the wreck where men in force do speak anything. So you think, but she has heard that Bassanio has spoken about the torture. So he is saying that it is very difficult for a man to express his feeling, and men are always forced to speak something. Promise me life, Bassanio, promise me life and I will confess the truth. So Bassanio is saying that if she is going to promise him his life, promise to give his life to him, then he will tell the truth. Portia, well then, confess and live. So Portia is saying, okay, she promised to give life to Bassanio, and she told Bassanio, okay, confess that Bassanio really loved Portia. Bassanio, confess and love had been the very sum of my confession. Oh happy torment when my torturer doth teach me answers for the deliverance, but let me to my fortunes and the casket. He is saying, Bassanio is saying that these words of my confession, he is saying this is all the words of the blessed torture, because where the torturer over here is is Portia, where torturer is only teaching Bassanio that how he is going to give the answers. But he's saying now let the fortune decide that what casket Bassanio is going to choose, whether Bassanio is going to choose the right casket or Bassanio is going to choose the wrong casket. Portia, away then, I am locked in one of them. If you do love me, you will find me out. Nerissa and the rest stand all aloof, let music sound while he doth make his choice. Then if he lose, he makes a swan-like end, fading in music. So he is saying ki, okay everybody, then Portia showed Bassanio the 3 casket, and he told Bassanio that her portrait is locked in one of the casket, and she told Nerissa and the attendants just to move back and let Bassanio make his choice, and he ordered the music to be played. And suppose if the Bassanio will make a wrong casket, then she ordered a swan-like end music should be played, because this swan-like end music, what is this swan-like end music? This is a music that when it means that when a swan she is about to die, then at that particular time only the swan sings. So Portia is saying that suppose if the Bassanio will make the wrong casket, then whatever the music will be played will seem to her like swan-like end. That's the comparison may stand more proper, my eyes shall be stream and watery dead bed for him. He may win. So Portia is just hoping that Bassanio should win. He is saying that if Bassanio will lose, then her eyes will be filled with tears and it will be like a watery deathbed for her. And what is music then? Then music is, even as the flourished when true subject bow to a new crowned monarch, just it is, as are those duets sounds in a break of the day. So he said, if in case Bassanio chooses the right casket, then what type of music will be played? It will be the type of the music which is played when the new king is crowned. So he said that is a victory music which is going to be played. So over here, friends, there is a comparison between the two music. One music that is a loser music, it's the swan-like dead music, and one which is a victory music when the new king is crowned, that type of music. As that creep into the dreaming bridegroom ears and summon him to marriage. And then again she has compared that type of music should be played which is played on the day of the marriage of the bridegroom. Suppose if the bridegroom is asleep in the morning and the music is very sweet music is played in the ears of the bridegroom to make him to wake him up on the day of his marriage. Now he goes with no less presence but with much more love. He said now Bassanio will go to choose the casket with lot of love, and if he is going to choose the casket with lot of love, then he is going to make a right choice. Then young Alcides, when he did redeem the virgin tribute paid by hauling Troy to the sea monster, I stand for sacrifice, the rest aloof are the Dardanians, why with bleared visages come forth to view. He is saying that he compared Bassanio to Alcides. Alcides is the another name for Hercules. So he is saying he has compared Bassanio to Alcides. So over here, friends, they had told about the story because at the time Hercules has saved the princess of Troy, because when she was offered as a sacrifice to the monster, to the sea monster. So Hercules has promised the king of Troy that he is going to save the princess from the sea monster. And over here, when the princess was offered to the sea monster, the Trojan women, they were just watching their princess to be offered to the sea monster with watery eyes. So Portia over here has compared herself with the princess, and the sea monster is casket, and Alcides is Bassanio. She said she is offered to the casket, and Bassanio is like Hercules who is going to save her from the wrong choice. And the Dardanian's wife are the Nerissa and the other attendants who is just seeing all those things with bleared eyes. The issue of the exploit, go Hercules, live thou, I live with much, much more dismay. I view the fight than thou that makes the fray. So he said, go Hercules, go Bassanio, just watch. I will just watch with nervousness that when you are going to choose the casket. So when Bassanio is choosing the casket, a song is played. Tell me where is fancy bred, or in the heart or in the head. how begot, how nourished, reply, reply. It is engendered in the eyes with a gazing fed and fancy dies. In the cradle where it lies, let us all ring fancy nil. I will begin in ding dong bell, ding dong bell. So this song means that over here it is asked that from where this love is born, where this love is born, whether this love is born in the heart of the lover or whether this love is born in the head of the lover, and how this love is nourished. This love is nourished in the eyes of the lover. It originates in the eyes of the lover, and where this love die, where is the funeral bell for this? This fancy knell means the funeral bell, that where this love dies at the same place that from where it is born. And so when the love dies, then the funeral bell rings, ding dong bell, ding dong bell. So friends, the scene is very big. That is why I have divided the scene into two parts. In the first part, Portia's speech is there, and in the second part, I am going to explain you Bassanio's speech. So both the speeches are very important for the exam. So that is why I don't want to club this scene, both the speeches together. So I am going to explain you Bassanio's speech in my next video. I hope you like this video, and if you do like the video, then please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you.